Hello. Today I kind of wanted to talk to you about a word that is pretty important in my life and I use a lot. But first I wanted to talk to you about some other words. I have a list, of course, and I'm just going to read you these words. Plus size, chunky, Rubenesque, audacious, curvy, chubby, full-figured, rotund, fat, P-H-A-T, fat, fat, F-A-T, fat. Now that you know how to spell fat, let's talk about that a little bit. Fat, 3 letters, not 4 letters. Fat is not a bad word. I think that in high school or, when I was younger, if someone would have called me fat, it would have broken my heart. But then I realized I am fat. And fat is just fat. It doesn't have any other meanings like people attach to it. Fat is so negative, but fat is, I have a note about this also. Fat is a kind of body tissue containing stored fat that serves as a source of energy, cushions, and insulates vital organs. That's it. It doesn't mean that you're ugly. It doesn't mean that you are worth less than thin people. Fat is just fat. And I've had some people, when I talk in my videos, when I say fat chicks or, fat girls, or I refer to myself as fat, people say, oh, honey, don't say fat, or I don't think you should use that word. Why don't you just say curvy or heavier, bigger? Because, but why? I'm fat, and it's not a bad thing. That's what I'm trying to get across to you. I say fat all the time. I think that the problem is these days that people aren't being honest, or not that they're not being honest, but people aren't upfront about their body size because they're embarrassed, because they've been made to feel like that's not something that you can broadcast, that you can be honest about unless you weigh 120 pounds. I have a lot of thin friends who don't weigh 120 pounds. It's hard to get a real idea of how big someone is or the size when nobody says how much they weigh because they're too worried about being perfect and less worried about being real. So, I'm going to tell you that I am 24 years old. I wear a size, it depends, fat clothes, they vary, but I wear a size 22 to 24, and I weigh 300 pounds. And that just means what it means. I weigh 300 pounds, and I'm sharing this video with all of my Facebook friends, people I went to high school with, family, coworkers. I weigh 300 pounds. 300. No apologies, no embarrassment. That's how much I weigh. It is what it is. Um, I just think that a lot more people. I mean, it's up to you. That's you. That's your life. That's your decision. But what's wrong with it? Just being honest. So anyway, that's really all that I had to say. Just basically summing up the fact that I don't think fat's a bad word. I don't think using it is bad. We don't have to attach anything negative to it. Let's take back the word fat. It's not anything terrible. Fat is fat. I'm fat. So that's it. Sorry I've been gone. I have been getting things together because I started a little modeling. So that was pretty exciting for me. Anyway, I'll get back on making these videos, and I hope you enjoyed today. Please leave comments. Thank you.